No, I want 3,500. Here we are. After work, I gotta bring the gorgeous animal so he can eat grass. And we can go out for a walk. I was thinking I might walk in the river, but it looks pretty fast. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good... there's some parts that aren't so crazy. That's somebody fishing. A couple people fishing. Nice. Soon, the Saskatoon berries will be growing. Look at how quick that river's moving. That's pretty quick. It's funny, it's like in the wild, the dandelions seem to stay more yellow. Like when I say yellow, like open. They haven't turned into the puff balls yet. And I feel like the ones like the ones that are closing like this, these are the ones that are going to be turned into the seeds. But I see no seeds yet. Like all of these are going to be seeds here. Seed, 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 seed. It's funny how they'll go through these cycles and then they'll shed. They'll shed into seeds. But it's weird that like out here there's none. There's none that's turned into seed yet. Oh wait, these ones. These ones are turning into seed, you can see it. It's crazy that they go through that cycle. I don't know if you know, but dandelions are one of the most healthiest things you can ingest in your body. There's so many different ways to take dandelions. Okay, some of it's bitter, depends on how you prepare it, right? And then some of it is just the way it is. Like you can eat the leaves at the bottom. Let me show you. Like all this stuff is good for salad. The roots are really good for tea for the liver. You can make dandelion wine out of the heads. You can also eat the heads too. I probably wouldn't eat the ones really here just because. Let's see if we can find some in the field here somewhere. Because there's a lot of dog traffic here. There probably wouldn't be as much in the field, but they're kind of selective on how they grow. So I, in the past, have picked dandelion roots. I've made tea. I've chewed on the roots. I've done lots of stuff with them. Oh, there's some... Oh, all the ones over here out in the sun have changed quickly. Let's send them off into grow-a-thing everywhere. Yeah, so the ones in the shade seem to be the ones that don't turn into seed as quickly. Let's see if we can find a couple dandelion heads that we can eat. I want to I know the areas where people walk their dogs, and most people don't come back here because this is kind of fenced off. But we're gonna make some more seeds. Isn't that crazy that nature literally, these were flowers at one point. They turned them into seeds. And I wonder if like we come back next year, there'll just be seeds everywhere. It's funny how that's how they, look at that, literally. Nature's parachute, right? That's how they're created to work. Let's see if we can find some over here. So there used to be equipment back here. I'm actually curious also, did they move it all? I think they did. I don't know what was back here. I guess it was somebody's land or somebody abandoned some stuff. Actually, I think the trailer and stuff was right over there. That's all moved. Huh. Crazy. I don't see no dandelions here though. We really gotta hunt. See, back here would be a low traffic, less pee on the dandelions. But I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing any. And everything over here. So the sun is what really turns them into seed, I guess. I don't know, I'd have to do some research on how the dandelions work, but yeah, there used to be a trailer over here. Like an enclosed trailer, right? Okay, there's kind of one head. It's about to turn into seed because it's closed up, right? Guys, I'm gonna hijack your food here. There's a bunch of like bugs in there. Now it's clean. See if we can find a few more. Because I'll eat this. This is actually really good for you to eat these. But yeah, there used to be a trailer sitting here for years. I think that stump was what held it up. But man, this is crazy. I found one. And everything else is turned into seed out here. Let's see if we can find a couple more. Oh, that was a bird? Crazy. Look at this field. What do you think about this field, gorgeous thing? Well, we only got one right now. One dandelion down the hatch. It's pretty good. It's got like a hint of bitterness. But, no, there's a couple here. These are right on the soil. I wonder if they sprayed these because of how tiny they are. Well, let's get all the ants and stuff out of it. Trying to save your life, ant. Anything Be nice to find a few more. Look at the doctor. Just loving life, eh? Honestly, we need to follow a dog's lead more because they really know how to enjoy life. Look, we're just walking in the middle of nothingness and he's happy as fuck. There he is. Dandelion. Is it weird that I don't want to just kill an ant if it's in there? Dandelion number 2. Not bad. Well, the mosquitoes are out here for sure. Now I might have to eat the other ones over there. So I guess today is eating foliage day because what did I eat this morning? Grass, because the dog was eating it. And then I'm eating dandelions now. I'm looking for more. You know, dog's just like, I can fish too, guys. All these ones are turning into seed. I could eat those though, still. I might just, it was so good. What are the odds of animals peeing on this? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are there any bugs in there? No. Yeah, dandelions down the hatch. It doesn't taste like pee. What's that in the grass? Oh, it's a poo bag. Oh, you can create a sticker like this? I didn't know that. I'm just learning something new. Let's let's do the fisherman as a sticker. How do I do this? What's the countdown? No. I don't know what to do. Chunks is eating grass. I'm eating dandelions. We're just loving life together. I had the mentality that the dog wouldn't survive in the wild. But he would, because if he ate grass, you could get a lot of nutrients out of grass, I'm pretty sure. It's about the most vegetation I see him eat all the time. It's crazy how much this water has come up. Isn't it amazing how much this water changes this area?
Yeah, I've been here a lot last year and we never ever got over here. I've
No.
never seen it over here.
You're probably hooked on like twigs and shit. Because this was like a diving hole.
I know, it's super deep here. Yeah, like fishing opened up today here,
Oh yeah?
like legally, so it's our first day out here, and I don't know if it's that fishable. Yeah.
You gotta hit him in the head with the hook?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Pretty clear, but so I don't know. The fish are moving around so much.
Yeah, a lot of the terrain's changed too, right? Cause like since in the last 2 years, this river's changed so much.
Yeah.
Like when you had that huge flood and it took out all that land down at the other end.
Yeah, he was catching last year here, so.
Yeah. Crazy. But now it's a faster river, that's for sure.
Definitely is a lot faster.
Because before it was a trickle, like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Last year, like, it was way over in that corner, and like, it's not like this at all.
No. Chunks. Close. Thank you, good boy. Look at this guy. Rubicon. How you doing, Rubicon? Let me see. We can say hi.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
I was just putting them just so that they could say hi.
Yeah, that's nice. Hi, buddy. My, aren't you a handsome boy? Holy smokes.
Thank you. Look at that. Everyone thinks you're handsome, Chunks. Anyways, I had to hold my dog back. It's just common courtesy I do for people that may or may not. I'm literally looking for Saskatoon bushes. I might pluck a couple because they're just gonna fall in the river anyways. These are the Saskatoon bushes. We can pull, I think it's these ones. Let me see, I'll find one that I know 100% is. It's hard to remember sometimes. I actually think, where is it? Yeah, these are the Saskatoon bushes. These are the leaves here. And so you can see the little Saskatoons growing right there. Couple more weeks and those are ready. Maybe even like a week. By the end of the week, they might be ready. The first batch, at least. All right, Rubicon. Sorry, I got distracted. I feel like I need to get into this water here because my ankle is just fucking throbbing. And as much as people think I'm okay, this has been going on for 16 damn years. And it's not like something that's gone away ever. So I think I'm gonna walk into this water because it's gonna feel so fucking good and it's gonna be cold. So what do we got here? Texas Mickey Jack, but you live in Canada. And what is wrong with that? I can't be Texas Mickey Jack in Canada? Is that what you're trying to say, my friend? Did you get your colloidal silver? I am good, and you? Our paths cross again. Yes, sir. Oh, look at the gorgeous animal. He's like, oh, yes. So I have to go in the water, especially since he has. And I have my toe shoes on. So I'm prepared. Look at him. He's like, are you coming or what? What are you doing? Should I go? Whoa. Basically just about fell in. Oh, yes. Oh my God, look at how clear that water is. Oh, this is so good. Oh, like instantly, my foot feels better. That's why I wear these funny shoes. I wear these shoes because these actually take away a bit of the pain. Right? My dog is all like, oh, I can't wait to swim in this. Man, this river has changed so much. I can actually feel the ground moving under my feet because this used to be way smaller and now it's massive. Like, I'm not throwing sticks in there for the dog because he's just gonna go flying. But so much has moved here. This is actually insane how much has moved. Right, gorgeous thing? He's like, okay, 1 second here. I just read your message. Your wife said colloidal silver causes blood clots? I have never heard of that. And I'm not 100% sure that that's accurate, but I'm going to look into that. Yeah, that's very strange. Because they've been using colloidal silver to kill bacteria for like ages. I'm not even talking like 10 years or anything like that. Oh, this is a stick that me and Chunks know. Sorry, I ADD'd again. Causes blood clots. Man, I think you should look into that. I'll look into it, but look at this. All right, hey, I'm looking at the stone that's lodged in this rock. That's pretty cool. You think it's cool too, eh? You know what's amazing? Okay, so I can throw it in here because the dog won't drown. Oh, you just want me to hold it for you? So this was probably like a tree root at one point. Look at him. He's just... Release! Hey! Good boy. I gotta say the magic word. Zat! Oh my gosh. He is part beaver, I gotta say. Psst. Release! That's an extra bite. I said release. There's 2 bites extra there. You hear me? I say release, you gotta release right away. I'm admiring this rock right here. Do you not see that this rock has grown into the wood? And you're just trying to chew the shit. Uh-huh. What's going on here? How come you straight up went and attacked it? You don't need fiber today. Zat! Zat! Release! Hey, are you deaf? Is one of your ears not working? Release! Release! I'm gonna fake him out. Look at him. He's just a beast. He's like, oh no, I got this. Yeah. So, Rubicon, what do you think about this? I was thinking that I might just, like whenever I go on I just stepped funny. Whenever I go on a walk with the dog, I find all kinds of cool shit. Maybe what I could do is do some kind of a raffle and send it to the fans. What do you think? Because I find some cool walking sticks, and I was thinking I might just like carve them into something. Because I do a lot of like woodwork and things like that. Let me know what you think about that. I'm curious of your opinion. Right now I'm walking into the river. Oh, this is so fucking good on my foot. Whew. But look at how fast that river is moving. That gives you a perspective of the speed. Where'd the dog go? Only thing I worry about him is chewing that stick where the rock is. Oh. Man, I feel really good right now. I need to get deeper, but this water is going so fast, I might actually just wash my legs out from underneath me. Because if I can get my calves and my knees in here, oh yeah. Look at the wake I'm creating. It could be something to help support the channel, you know? Maybe do like a small auction or something. Because to be honest, one of my dreams to do with this, it basically has a lot to do with my dog, right? Like, it's no secret that I don't love my dog. Like, he's back here, you know, he's ready to go for the next round. And so there's a few things holding me back from actually kind of moving forward with a couple things. Like, I'd like to get some better camera equipment. And I don't really want to, like, act like a sellout. Like, look at this. This is a fucking cool rock. Check this out. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's quartz going all the way around it. Like a middle layer of quartz. And I actually have saved a lot of things that I have found. Oh, what about this stick here? Whose stick is this? I'm just seeing if I can get Chunks' attention right there. You know what gets his attention? Water splashing. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try a bigger rock. That didn't work. He's so focused on chewing the rocks. Oh, that got his attention. I'm trying to get him to see. Oh, there we go. Oh, I found this stick here. I wonder what I should do with this stick. What do you think I should do? You thought you were gonna get that stick? Really? Oh my God. Release! Oh, you're so, like, intense. We gotta get you to run. Poof! Oh, just kidding. That's no fucking problem for him. He just pulled in a log. He's like, oh, there might be more. Because there's no better stick than the one that you have, right? Like, I found this one. And he's like, oh, that must be for me. I'm telling you, this dog used to be terrified of water. It's right here, bitch. Oh my God. Like, I literally can't say it enough as to how much I love my dog. I was doing a YouTube live today in the early this morning, or I don't even like using the word morning. In the beginning of the day. The reason why I don't like using the word morning is I don't mourn anything. I'm kind of the guy I'm big on how you use words in today's day and age. Because so much of the legal system teaches us to misuse words. When you're playing in the game of Monopoly, you want to know how to play the game, you need to know the rules. Right? This is good, just having a nice little walk. Like, the word mandate actually means contract. It's a verbal, non-verbal contract. So, quite interesting. Oh, this is so good on my ankle. It hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad. Look at him, he's just going upriver. Chunks is literally turning 8 this year, I think. He might, pretty sure it's 8. I think he was born in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, I think he's turning 9. Crazy. But when you take care of your animal, look at him. Get it. He actually will go underwater looking for rocks. When you find anything, get it. Oh, look, there he is. You find? Look, he found a rock. And he'll take it to shore. It's not, he doesn't chew on them, but the most important rock you'll find is the one you have. Oh, wow. He's gonna try to look for it. But see, I'm gonna go grab another one. And if he sees it in my hand, look at him. He's like, oh, is that my rock? You're not even a retriever. You're just like a finder. Look at him. He's just so strong. Oh, got some water in the air. Oh my God, he's like under. He's under there. He's like, it doesn't matter, I found one. There's literally thousands, millions of rocks. God, I love this dog. Oh my God. Oh, did you find one? Look at him. Holy shit. Thank you for showing off to the camera. He hates water in his ears, but... Oh, that's an interesting rock. Look at that. There's like shells and stuff on that one. Weird. Grease monkey! We got rocks. I was talking to another fan of the channel. Rubicon is just above your comment. He acts like he's a puppy, LOL. I know, he is. Look at him. Honestly, if you want to stay young, especially if you want your dog to stay young, you basically got to do young shit. And make sure you're not poisoning him with crap food. Because I feed him really well. Yeah, that rock looked like it had shells in it and everything. That was kind of cool. I found a really cool one, and I was actually talking to Rubicon, and I was like, what would happen if, to help with the channel, like it's not like I want to ask people for money or any kind of shit like that, but it would help if I got some kind of donations to buy some better camera equipment. Right now, I've been doing nothing but using my cell phone, and I'm in the process of possibly making some t-shirts and things like that, just like some motivational shit that I would like to see people in the world. Oh my God, he's like right under the water there. I wonder if he found the same fucking rock. That'd be crazy. So, just something that would inspire people to be more authentic in their lives, you know, and join the Chunks channel and love life with us, right? So this is the one rock I found today that I thought was pretty cool because it's literally got a ring all the way around it. And it's almost kind of like quartzy, fluorescent. It's pretty neat. Neat enough that I put it in my pocket. Sure, there's millions of rocks. There's billions of rocks here probably even. But the only rock that's important is the rock that I have in my hand right fucking now. Watch him when he sees it in my hand. Just watch how he's looking for rocks right now. And then he'll see the one in my hand and he'll come running. Man, this is my favorite rock. What should I do with this rock? So he's just totally like not paying attention, but once he sees it, you watch. Maybe I should auction the rocks that Chunks finds. Still hasn't noticed. Once he notices, watch his attention. Look at him punching around like a kid. Oh, I had this rock this whole time. Whoa! Like you thought this was yours? You thought that this rock was your... Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. That was huge. I thought it would end up in the water. You can still pick it up though. Oh, move it with his snout. This one's kind of cool though. Whoa, jeez. Look at that. It's been carved by water really well. Really well. Wonder if he finds the same rock. You know, I made a live this morning literally talking about me. My goal when I got this dog was to give him the best life I could possibly give him. And so in turn, that turned into me giving myself the best life at the same time. So it works amazingly for the both of us. Because if I didn't have a dog, do you think I'd be out here right now? No, I'd probably be working and trying to make more money. But then I realized that money just like, sure, money's great to have, right? The more you have of it, the better life you think you're gonna have. But it ain't much more different than staring at the fucking lottery numbers, being like, I could be that 20 million. When this is worth more than fucking 20 million, I'm telling you. Did you think I had a rock? This to me is worth more than any money that you could give me. Like I literally, when I was talking about the dog this morning, I was talking about something that happened to me over the weekend where I went to get this tool and we went to a store called KMS, and I'm just going to be really quick on this. We went to KMS Tools, the new store that opens. He's never been there. He knew the moment we pulled up that he was coming inside. He literally like grabbed the leash and was like, I'm ready to go, Dad. We go in there, and one of the guys that I know at the other store came up behind us. He's like, oh, there's somebody from the South store. And I was like, huh? I realized, I'm like, oh shit, it's the guy who used to work at the South store. Now he works at that store. Long story short, he started telling me last year he had to put his dog down, and almost instantly Just the thought of me having to do something like that put me in tears right in front of the guy. And honestly, I don't cry for no other reason than at some point this too shall pass. And that, it hurts me to think about it. I'm not in tears right now because I already talked about this morning. Look at him. Oh boy. Did you get it? Did you get that rock? Are you gonna take that to shore? He threw it on the grass, that's it. The rock is down. Get all the water out of your ears, buddy. But watch, I'll go pick up one. What is that on your nose? Oh. Skip, skip. Man, this is the most therapy for my foot. Like, honestly, ice water, it takes away the pain, like almost 80% of it's gone since I've been standing in here. I'm sure that my foot is red from that. Oh, that's kind of a cool rock. Oh, that one. Do you think that's a cool rock too? Yeah? What do you think? You think I should throw this rock for you? Look at how focused he is. Like the rock. Can you say rock? What? Say rock. I want the rock. Use your pitbull words. No jumping. What is your pitbull word saying? Use your pitbull words. Use your words. What's your word say? Pitbull words. I want the rock. Let's hear you say, I want the rock. Can you say pitbull? You know you can say pitbull. Say pitbull. Who is it? Is it pitbull? Pitbull. Nice. Ready? There goes the rock. Yeah, it's, you know, I honestly can't think of another time that I ever get emotional. I just don't get emotional for almost anything. But holy fuck, he's carrying a huge rock. But when I think about the time being over with my dog, that hurts my heart. Because we know they don't live forever, right? We know they don't live forever, and that this is a short moment. That's why I walk my dog so much, because I thought about it. If you break it down to brass tacks, right? If you break it down for how long a dog has its life, right? I know he's extremely smart. I literally taught him to say pit bull. There's videos of this. You might have to dig through the fucking millions of videos I put out. There's videos in the archives where I got him to say pit bull to come inside to the house. I never trained him to go out, but I trained him to come inside. So he'd sit outside, he'd whine. I'm like, you can't come in until you say pit bull, right? Hey, what's your name? Relax. Can you use your words? Chunks? Chunks. Pitbull. No jumping. Listen. Pitbull. 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 Pet. Hey. He's like a toddler though. On steroids. What's your name? Who are you? Huh? Hey. Who are you? You're a pitbull, right? Use your words. Pitbull. Pitbull. Yes, Pitbull. Pitbull. I think he's 9. Honestly, he's turning 9 this year. That's fucking nuts. I cannot stop aging. If I could give him something to stop aging, I would. Look, that's a kind of neat rock. What do you think, Chunk? Think that's... This is what he wants, though. He wants the stick. I'm obviously not going to throw it in the treacherous waters. But it's starting to rain. Oh, my feet are feeling good. All right, let's cross. We'll go a little farther on some other trips. But I'm literally, this dog is with me in the entirety of his life that I've known this dog. For the first 2 months he came to my house, I didn't talk to him at all. Didn't pet him, didn't touch him. Wasn't like, oh my God, I love your dog, because it wasn't my dog in the beginning. If anyone knows that. Got some nice, this dandelion's gonna, some food. You want dandelions? I don't know, you want it? Oh, you don't like dandelions? What? It's so good for you. What? You don't like it? But you're eating it. What do you? Yeah, it's good. I was trying to give him something healthy. Oh, he spit it out. There it goes. Oh my God, that was the first time I've ever given him a dandelion. I've never gotten that reaction before. You eat that shit? You know, it's like somebody who's addicted to meat and won't touch a fucking piece of lettuce or a tomato. No, just meat. I only eat meat. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Oh boy. Man, somebody could just like trip on this. Let me see this. We can't just have that. It's kind of cool how that rock is in that one. We can't just have that. I'm taking it off the trail so no one trips over it. Look at how he chewed the shit out of that log though. That's crazy, eh? Look at that. Anyways, let's keep going. Look at the pile of wood everywhere. Rubicon was saying Chunks is a beaver. That face he made. He was stuck in his mouth. Like he just couldn't get it out. I thought he was going to finish it though, because that would actually be really healthy for him. Help clean him out. But yeah, loving life with the dog. I didn't smile like this before. I didn't even know what it felt like to be happy until I got this fucking dog. So the story is, he showed up, and you want to know what his original name used to be? If you want, put a thumbs up in the comments there. If you want to know what Chunks' original name used to be. I can hear him like, he's going to be ripping around here soon. Okay. So Chunks' original name, well, maybe it was 2, but I kind of set the guy straight who used to own Chunks. He used to be my roommate. I say he's a very interesting guy, that he had no nutsack to stand up and be a fucking man. And when I say that, the way I ended up with Chunks was one day, oh, there he is. One day, hey Odin! How you doing, Odin? Stay there, Odin. See, he doesn't even listen. Odin, stay there. All right, Odin? Come here, Odin. Okay, maybe he remembers. So Buddy used to call him Odin and used to call him dummy and stupid. And he was like, literally, the dog wasn't even a year old when he was doing that. And man, it was starting to irritate the shit out of me till one day, that fucking piece of shit. He's like, dog's a dummy, and then like he had gone to work for like 3 months and didn't tell anybody in the house. There was like 2 other people living there. Didn't tell anybody where he was going, how he was getting there, when he was coming back. Didn't leave food, nothing. Just left the dog with us for us to take care of the dog. No money, no nothing. Didn't pay his rent for 3 fucking months. Right? And the dog wasn't listening to him when he came back. So at this point, there's actually a few stories before this, but at this point, by me ending up taking care of the dog was sleeping in my fucking bed. He was going with me in the van everywhere I went, right? Like, it was just like, I'm like, well, I don't really have time to take care of the dog, but I have time to bring the dog with me wherever I'm going. And, you know, at least then he can get fed and whatever. And so over the period of time, he just kind of, I was teaching him all this stuff. And when the guy came back, me and him had an argument. He's like, so what, the dog's yours now? I'm like, well, not really, but like, he's like, and then he's like starting to like fucking try to tell the dog how to do shit. And I'm like, that's not how I taught him. He's like, you should have taught him the way I taught him. I'm like, man, you didn't even tell anybody when you left where you were going. You didn't even leave rent, nothing. No food for the dog. I should have taught him what the way you teach him. You're fucking mental, I said to him, right? And so the dog wasn't listening to him. So he went to go kick the fucking dog in the ribs, right? He literally, like, he winds up, and I literally stepped between him. I stepped in there like this, dog's behind me, and he's like, you don't fucking tell me how to fucking train my dog. And I stepped aside, I said, okay, go ahead, kick the dog in front of me and see what the fuck happens to you. And he did not dare kick that dog. I said, go, no, and he's like yelling and walking away. I'm like, come back here, kick the dog in front of me. See what happens, come here. And he just went, slammed the door in his fucking room. The dog went to sleep with me in my room. And that was the end of that. That's how Chunks became my dog. So I ain't gonna let no motherfucker kick you, bro. You're my dog now. Fuck that shit. He had a dog before this dog. And so the story behind me not talking to the dog, it's kind of like for the first 2 months, I didn't touch or talk to the dog. Until the one day when he called the dog dummy. And when he called the dog dummy, I was like, why the fuck are you calling the dog dumb? This is before he became my dog. I'm like, why the fuck are you calling the dog dummy? He's like, you don't understand these dogs, they're fucking stupid. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you're correct on that. I'm pretty sure you're very wrong that this dog is not stupid. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I didn't touch the dog before this. I didn't train the dog. I didn't do nothing. Because when this piece of shit let his other dog go to the pound and then came back with a new dog, which was Chunks, right? Which was Chunks. I was literally like, dude, there's posters on the mailbox. These people found Jax. You should go get Jax. He's at their house down the street. All you gotta do is pick him up. And he waited a week. And then the people were like, if no one picks this dog up tonight, then like we're just gonna take him to the pound. He let the dog go to the pound. He didn't go and get his fucking dog. I was like, man, that is a whole level of fucking garbage human being, in my opinion. So, now there's a little caveat to this story. is I used to have a Doberman before Chunks. And my Doberman died a year before Buddy had brought his dog to the house. And then when he let Jax go, I was like, you know what? I don't want any more dogs in the house. No more dogs. He's like, what if I wanted to get a... I'm like, no dogs. Don't bring any fucking dogs to the house. That's it. I wanted to have my own little freedom, you know, go about my life, live my life, and not have to worry about taking care of a dog. Well, God wasn't happy with that fucking plan, I can tell you that. God was like, you need a dog in your life, and there's a reason why you need a dog in your life. And I can say that because of Chunks, there is a lot of people still walking this planet right now. Because I was at that breaking point that last straw broke the camel's back, right? And anyways, not to sound tough or this or that, I just didn't care about my life at that point, and I didn't care about anyone else's either. And people that had done me wrong, I felt they deserved a certain kind of justice, which never got bestowed onto them because of my four-legged friend. That dog right there is the reason why at least 10 people are still here. Because of that fucking dog. I'm telling you, and I ain't shitting you, because of that dog, there's still 10 people doing this on this face of the earth. Because of that fucking dog. And you know why? Because, so I don't care about me, but I care about him. And my mind got to thinking, it's like, oh, who else is going to do what I do with the dog to give him the best life that he has? Who else? Who else? Nobody. Nobody can do what I do for this dog. Because no one treats dogs the way I treat fucking dogs. Well, very few people that I know. Like, I'll tell people, I'm like, if you can't have your dog with you all the time, then you shouldn't have a dog. That's my opinion, right? And maybe that's an asshole opinion, right? But to me, this dog is like my fucking kid. Look at him. Everywhere we go, we're always with us. And I even, it's interesting you say that, Grease Monkey, dogs make great companions. But there's also a reason why dogs are a man's best friend. Because out of all the things on this fucking planet, whether you have kids, a wife, a brother, a mother, a father, or whatever you want to call it, none of them are going to be the same loyalty as a dog will be. The dog is the most loyal companion that walks on four legs that I've come across. Right? Look at him. Look at this beautiful guy. I love this guy. So I could be wrong, but I didn't get that kind of experience going through my life where I can trust people. I didn't get that experience where I could trust family. I didn't get that experience where I could trust anybody, to be honest. My dog isn't gonna fucking rat me out. My dog isn't gonna my dog cries when he can't find me. So many people, I'll leave the car and then they'll be like, man, when you left, he was just looking for you the whole fucking time. Where is he? He was here, but he's gone. You know what's the craziest experience with my dog? Is I could go in the doors of a store one way, come out a completely opposite door, and he'll already be looking in that direction, knowing I'm coming out that way. And I'm like, how does he know? It's crazy. How the fuck does he know? I don't know. How does he know we're going to KMS Tools? He's able to go in there and hang out and chill and walk around and stuff. He loves going to fucking hardware stores. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, I do a lot of work. I work, I do a lot of construction, and I go to hardware stores. And it was only in the last few years, like last 4 or 5 years, I started bringing him into the hardware store with me. Because I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm bringing my dog in here. Fuck this, him sitting in the truck in the heat or whatever. I started bringing my dog. And then they started telling me I can't bring the dog. I'm like, yeah, he's my companion animal. He's coming in with me. Where's your papers? I'm like, I don't have to show you shit. And I just walk in. Because I don't give a fuck. It's my dog. My dog's coming with me. Like, I get it if it's a food-related place. I'm not going to bring him in there. That could be a problem. But Home Depot was kind of one of those places that were like, there was an attack, and they banned the dogs. I'm like, well, they can ban all the other fucking dogs. My dog's coming in. I don't care who you are. And I started bringing my dog in. So, out of his entire fucking life, straight up, the amount of time that me and this dog have spent together, I can equate it down to, let's say 4 months out of his entire fucking life, we weren't around each other. The first 2 when he came through the door, where I didn't touch him, talk to him, pet him, nothing. Then one day I came home, and he started barking at me. He was so fucking pissed. I'd literally walk by him all the time. He'd go to like smell me, I'd bring my hand away. He'd go to like get me to touch him. I just wouldn't touch him because I didn't want to get the connection with the dog. And straight up, I didn't want to take Buddy's dog. I'm like, this dog's going to be my dog. If I fucking touch it, if I start teaching it, whatever. I just knew it. Two divorces, 25 years. I should have had a dog instead. Yes, you should have. Bro, I did a video on this like probably a week ago talking about the reason why I believe dogs man's best friend, right? The reason why I believe... Sorry, I got some shit in my eyes. The reason why I believe dog is man's best friend, because dog is the closest thing mentality-wise to a man, really. We don't need to sit there and talk about a bunch of fucking retarded bullshit, right? And we don't need other people to sit there and talk to us about a bunch of retarded bullshit either. So we're good with silence and doing things that are mindless and just like small things, like just being a fucking man and knowing that we're allowed to be a man around something else like a dog. And a dog definitely matches the man's perspective, I have to say. You know, like imagine you're walking through the forest right now. You're just like, man, look at all this beautiful like trees and loving life and smell the air. And then you have somebody beside you going, so how much longer are we gonna fucking be out here? Well, I'm just enjoying. Fine, I guess. And just those 2 words. You're just like, oh, for fuck's sakes, you just ruined all of it. Right? Right? Can we handle women being around us when we're expressing our life in our solitude? So we've been out here for hours. Are we gonna go home yet? Here's the keys. Go. Yeah, but baby, I love you. I want you to come. Oh my God, check this out. Look at that. Chunks is like, what? What? These are moose prints. Right there, that's a moose print, buddy. Look, it literally was in the... Did you just eat? What are you fucking eating? Spit it out. It's a stick, okay. I didn't want you eating rocks and shit. Literally, a moose crossed this, walked up here, a little bit more there. I don't see... He must have stayed around here because I don't see any more tracks anywhere else. But there was definitely a moose. So sure, men love to have family and want to be loved. And yeah, a woman can kind of provide a certain kind of love, but it can't provide that fucking connection that you'll get with your dog. I haven't seen it. Mind you, I can be a fucking dick too. I'm not gonna say that I'm innocent in anything. But like, why should you have to change who you are to be around your friends or family or any of that, right? Like, I'm not saying I'm going around being belligerent, calling people garbage and this and that. I'm just saying that, like, if you have to walk on eggshells around your friends, your family, or any of that, and I think you shouldn't, I don't think you should have to do that. I think you should be able to express yourself in a way that's healthy, right? Like throwing shit at people or whatever, having a temper tantrum is not a good way to express healthy relationship. I'll be the first to say that. But be able to admit when you're wrong. But also be able to stand in your truth, right? When you have a dog, I can stand in my truth 24 hours a day. And literally because no one gives a fuck about me. Maybe some of the viewers, I don't know. You know, I try to have a connection with people, you know, with the way we're talking. But in all reality, like, my connection with my dog is like, there's nothing that has ever come close to that. And, you know, shitty to say that the first thing, my mom died and I shed, you know, a few tears. I also had a lot of issues with that kind of, the relationship that we had. It was always trying to control me, you know, tell me how to live my life and fucking denounce me if I didn't do what they wanted to do and things like that, right? Oh, this feels so good. So, there was a lot of abuse too. And a lot of people never really got to see the abuse, but I had to live it. So, and I hate to say this, but like, there was a lot going on at that time. I cried a little at the funeral, but I did not cry the same way I cry when I think about losing my fucking dog. I'm telling you. There's no. Like, when I'm talking about heartfelt fucking tears to the point where I'm almost like, the tears are just pouring down my face, thinking that one day this will end. One day this will end. Not today. Not tomorrow. I don't know when. But all I can say is I never want it to end. If somebody was like, I have an injection, it's going to cost you $10,000 or $100,000. You can give this to your dog and your dog will live for like 50 years, 100 years. I would be like, here you go. Here's the money. Sell the house. Fucking whatever. Just so that my dog could stay with me until the day I die. You know, this is like my third or fourth dog. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the best to the other dogs. Right? I didn't know. I would get angry when they would like follow me everywhere. You know? Like, look, I'm just tapping the stick. And he's like, great. You gotta get that, buddy. Where is it? Get in there! Get it! Oh, you're waiting for the safe area. Oh, he jumped in, he's in. He's in, he got it. That's actually a nice little spot for him. It's not too deep. You can't get swept away by the current. Actually, this isn't a national park. There's literally like rich houses over there. They have their own fucking dog walking area over there. This is a provincial park. So it's an off-leash park. It's kind of like a national park, but not really. You can camp here. I've done it once. I saw a homeless guy here one time, and he's like, you can camp here. And they actually have teepees at one end of the park where you can rent. But, you know, I'm a kind of guy that doesn't... I don't subscribe to the normal life that is presented before me. I don't listen to authorities too well. Because I believe man created law, and there's no law above man. Anyways, not to get off topic. We're talking about the dog and existence and life. This is a beautiful park. I bring him here all the time. When I can. When I'm in this end of the city. We're not far from... There's literally like a major road right over there. And you can't hear it because of the water. And this is dense forest. When the river dies down, we cross over onto the other side, and I don't know if you can see this foliage here, but then on the other side you see those tall trees up there. That's like a island. So water goes around both ends, but when the water dies down, you can literally walk. People would come, put camping chairs in the water and just chill for the summer on a nice summer day. That's pretty amazing. Anyways, life is amazing. Life is what we make it. So, as a creator that we are, man, creator, women, multiplier, right? There's a purpose to all of this. This is part of the circle of life. Whatever you give a woman, she multiplies it. You give her problems, she gives you a million problems back. Right? Man is the creator. There's a reason why we've created so many things on the face of this earth. We even helped discover the fucking tampon for females. Created by a man. Dogs, amazing, right? Oh, grease monkey. Okay, gotcha. I'm from northern Minnesota, where we have a lot of nice parks. Here, looks like your land there. Dude, this is what I want to do. This is my dream. And I might have to like pick up. I have a few things I got to deal with in the next few months. But once I get through those and I pick up the pace here, I want to try to get a camper for the truck and just travel with the dog. That's my goal. And to be straight up, I will fucking drive to Minnesota. I will go all the way there to experience those parks. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's something I kind of made as a promise to the dog. So the two major goals, maybe three, but the two number one goals is to make sure this dog ends up with a couple puppies. Selfishly, because I want two of his puppies. And I want to see him have puppies. He's such a good fucking dog. This dog deserves to have puppies. He was supposed to be neutered by that idiot. And he never got neutered. So I'm like, yeah, no, this dog's staying intact in my fucking care. I want him to be as natural as possible. Holy shit, the water's really eating away the riverbanks over here. Wow, is that like a 1970s sock? That's crazy. That must have been there for years. We can't even, we used to be able to walk down this. I gotta go around now. There's a new way to go around. So you're 45 minutes from the mountains, bro? That's pretty sick. Because technically, from my house to the mountains, it's 30 minutes. If I want to go deep, deep into the mountains, it's like an hour. But like, you're literally camping in Crown Land in 35 minutes from my house. That's why I literally moved from another end of Canada to Alberta because I was framing houses. And the moment I got here, I was like, I ain't going back to Toronto. There's no way. I'm never going back to Toronto. When I left Toronto, I left, packed my shit just to come work, and never went back. The only time I went back was to bury my mother. That was it. That was an interesting trip, driving for fucking 38 hours straight. I only drove for 34 of those hours. My brother drove the other 6 because I was being crazy at the time. Turning the lights off in the pitch black dark to scare the shit out of him, and there's moose all over the road. Oh my god, look at this. This is like a huge indentation here. The water has gone underneath and you can feel it. Like, look at it. The earth is like, am I gonna go in if the roots are holding it together. Well, anyways, long story short, there we are. Let's just take note that a long story with Jack just becomes a longer story at some point in the long run, in the short term. Oh boy, 45 minutes from Mississippi. Headwaters. It's really nice here, man. You know, I love Canada, but at the same time, I don't like what's happening to Canada. I don't like the division that's being caused between the Americans and the Canadians. I don't like all the politics that's going on. I don't like all the fucking bullshit that's going on. I don't like any of it. But I've worked in Chicago way back. That was an interesting time. Oh my god. You know, the amount of shit that's happened in my life, I could write an entire fucking book, and then another book, and then another book on top of that. For all the stuff that's happened that I've gone through just like working and dealing with people, and like the construction industry is definitely one of those places where you find a lot of interesting people. I'll tell you that. And way back when, yeah, I got fucking stories for days. We're not going to get into any of that. We're not going to get into... That's kind of cool. Look at this. So this tree, the beaver chewed it. And then this grew out of it. That's pretty cool. Mississippi headwaters. That'd be kind of cool to go to, though. Imagine, coming down with Dr. Chunks. Go check out the headwaters, living out of the camper. Do you want to hear a story about the time I went to Chicago? Now that I think about camper, I'm like, okay, there's an interesting story this time. But like when I went down to Chicago, that was pretty fucking nuts. If you want to hear it, put a thumbs up. If you don't, I won't even mention it. Look at this. This is another tree that the beaver chewed. It started growing again. But like all this ground is like literally separating. All right, grease monkey. You want to hear the story? All right, I'll lay it down for you. So, I'll give you the picture of what I'm driving. So I'm driving one of them old Vanduras. Had the 6.2 diesel in it. Fucking amazing van, gotta say. Sliding door, you know, kind of like a camper, but it wasn't. Because it was basically it was an old Rogers communication van that this guy had bought, and it had this really bad fucking transmission. Like you put it in gear and you'd hear it just like smashing the fucking gear, just boom, boom. But once you got cruising on the highway, it went away. So I'd made a deal to kind of like buy this van off buddy, but we both drove down. He's like, hey, I got some family down in Chicago, and we could go and work for this company down there, and they'll fucking set everything up. We just got to show up, frame houses for them down there. So I can't even believe, like, man, I survived a lot of that too. It's crazy. You know, I got home that one night. It's just like, there's so many stories. We'll stick to the van. So we drive down, and mind you, we drove down from Toronto all the way to Chicago on 1 tank of fuel, and still had a shit ton of fuel once we got there. So a lot of people will say these GMC Vandura 6.2 diesels were gutless, but what are you doing, drag racing? Like, I care about, like, if I go from one place to the other and it doesn't cost me thousands of fucking dollars. I care about that. I care about being able to just go as far as I can. So I don't even know what the fuel mileage of this thing was. I just know it was crazy good, because at that time we could literally just throw 1 tank of fuel in there and then be off. We're in Chicago, we're loving life, living life. So then we get down to Chicago, and so I don't remember exactly how. I think it was when I got into the fight with Buddy. Chunks. Not everybody has a rock for you. Here, I'll throw one out for him. Here, I'll throw one out. We'll finish our story. At least it's a little safer here. So we get down to Chicago, and somehow I ended up in the van because I wasn't. Hey, come. Nope. So he just wants to, if other people have a stick, I don't want him running up and grabbing the stick out of their hand or some shit. So we get down to Chicago, and I think me and Buddy got into a fight, and I got kicked out of the house I was staying at. And so I was literally staying in this van. Look at him. Oh, I found this other stick. I throw it upstream for him. He'll be happy to just catch it. So now he comes back in. So we come back, and I'm sleeping in this fucking van on the side of the road somewhere. And the next morning I wake up, I'm just kind of like waking up, right? Like I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, sleeping on an inflatable mattress. I'm like, well, at least I got the van to stay in and this and that. And there's a cop on his fucking horn going, whoever's in the van, come out with your hands up. It's like, what the fuck? So I'm on this, and not even like side of the road kind of shit. Like I'm off in a place where there's not much traffic. This cop shows up. And I could just imagine what he's thinking to act like this. But he basically is that a bone? No. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, that is a bone. Look at that. found a bone. The dog's like, oh, that's my bone. So I have to wake up, come out of this van, and to give you a better picture, the van literally has no windows except for the three front windows, the main windshield and the two sides. Look, I found another fucking bone. What's with all these bones everywhere? You can literally see. ADD! You know me. Anyways, so I basically come out to a cop pointing a gun at me in the morning. He's like, put your fucking hands up. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you so aggressive in the morning? Like, I just woke up. And yeah, I wake up to a cop in Chicago at gunpoint. And he finds out, oh, he's just a Canadian and all this other bullshit, and he was cool after that. That's kind of a neat rock. Maybe another rock for the channel. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Let's give Chunks a little bit of a challenge here. That stick right there. He didn't notice, but he's thinking. That stick is gonna go into that water. Right? What do you think? You think this stick needs to go into that water? Huh? Oh, that might be too far. Oh, you can touch. He's good. You know what's even crazier is when you get a giant log and you throw it out there. And he brings it back. Maybe not that big, but definitely that one over there. Look, he brought that one back. Oh, this is a good stick. Oh! Look at this dog. He's just like, oh my god. Is that for me? Cool. Oh, I think that thing sank. He's gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Yeah, I guess that, oh jeez, that stick sank. Okay, what do we got here? We got 6'2" was a pretty durable, Grease Monkey says 6'2" was pretty durable for its time. Yeah, especially if you could get the ones out of the Hummers. I still would like to have a Hummer 6'2" military truck. I think that'd be a pretty fucking solid vehicle. I wouldn't mind having one of those. But I drive, sorry, let me rephrase that. I travel in a 1999 7.3. Look at what he's doing. Are you getting that? Get it. Get it. Let me see it. And he's like, oh, I'll get this stick. Don't worry. I got this, Dad. Look at him. He's a fucking beast. Yeah, I probably went at the best time in my life into Chicago, because I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now if I did go at another time. Because like, I remember when we were down there, this is part of the crazy, this is why I said I'm surprised I'm still alive. I used to walk around with pocketfuls of cash. And my buddy's like, don't even fucking come around me with that money. I'm like, what, you think that somebody's going to be able to take this money from me? I'm, mental retarded. Didn't care about my life, right? And to the point where I would fight to the death for something like that. And then today I'm like, just take the cash, fuck it. I gotta spend time with my dog. Right? But I got into 2 bar fights while I was down there. Fuck, that was just like, when I think about the stories, it was insane. And that one night when I got into that crazy ass bar fight, I don't know, do you guys want to hear that story? Throw a thumbs up. Grease Monkey, I like my Chevys typically. To be honest, I don't mind Chevs. One thing I like about Chevs over Fords is that, especially in the era of what I'm driving or traveling in, the Chevs have the fully boxed frame. So like when you're going off-roading and stuff, it's a lot nicer. Your truck is not twisting as much, right? So, but when it comes to everything else, like the motors, the 7.3 is just fucking unbeatable, dude. Like, my truck literally gets 1,000 fucking kilometers to a tank. And the truck before that, the other 7.3 that I still have, gets 1,350 kilometers to a tank. It's just insane. And they're both 7.3 diesels. The only difference is one's manual and the one I drive now is automatic. So I like the automatic because it's not so hard on my knee when I'm traveling. But the 7.3s are crazy. A lot of bar fight stories too. Oh my god! So I said I was going to tell you a bar fight story, right? I think I've just been talking for so long I forget half the shit. The shit I'm saying. Anyways, so if it's that bar fight story, this is the one that got me kicked out of the house that I was staying at, which I thought was kind of bullshit, but whatever, man. Like, I can't control the way other people feel. They get their feelings hurt. At the same time, they're like, oh, don't worry about it, it's okay, no. But then in the meantime, they're talking shit behind your fucking back. So, this particular fucking day, we went out, had a few beers after work. So when we worked for this company, I swear to you not, this was so long ago, but I was making such great money. I was literally making $35 American. No taxes taken off, nothing. Just like, I'd have just crazy amounts of money every fucking day. It was crazy. And we worked with a lot of fucking rednecks, and it was cool. I liked it. Like, I worked with some Vietnam vets and shit. I was like, holy shit, like these guys are fucked. But one guy, he was like a crew leader. He called me his terrorist friend. He's like, you're my terrorist friend, because he said I look like a terrorist. I didn't even have a beard back then, by the way. Just to paint a picture. Baby-faced terrorist, right? Anyways, so we end up going to, like, after work, we would finish work at like 4:30. Literally on the dot every day. You had to go home. There was no like working overtime. We wanted to make money, right? Like no, go home. I'm like, all right. And a couple of the framers that we met, there was this one guy who wore like the stars and bars and all that other crap, right? Like, sure. It's not really crap. It's just like, sure, that's what you want to do. Go ahead. Like, I'm not going to judge you for it. But I should have judged him because he's a racist motherfucker. And he's the one who started the fucking bar fight, and I was the one that was, I don't know if I finished it or whatnot, but I do know that I was so hammered by the time that bar fight happened. I literally, right after Buddy was like doing this in my chest, and I'm like smashing people and tossing fucking people, and then leaving is what I remember. Getting to the fucking same black van which I did a tune-up on and was able to fix all those problems with the transmission. Which I was like, man, all you had to do is a tune-up and this thing would have ran perfect. And he sold it to me, but then he took it back in the end because it was still under his license and whatnot, whatever. We get back into the van. He's like, dude, you should drive. I'm like, no, bro. I drank 2 2-4s of Miller Genuine Draft, and I think I had a bunch of shots and fucking some heavy alcohol. From the 4:30 we started, we went to one bar. I had already polished off 1 2-4 in a matter of 30 minutes. And then we went to the next bar, polished off another one, and then this guy with the Stars and Bars bandana, who had a bunch of life issues, like, whatever. If you want to do drugs, go ahead, do your drugs, but don't, like, make it cause other people's problems. Look at that. That's a cool spider. ADD, you know me. Look at that. It's right under that leaf there. So, and we're back. The dog's probably going to show up at some point. Sometimes I have to give him the, like, whistle. He's there. I don't have to. So this guy starts, like, just piping off in this bar, like, N-word, N-word, N-word. And I'm saying that just to kind of be, so YouTube doesn't get fucking pissed off at me, right? I like to keep the channel as long as I can. Has memories of my dog. So I'm going to have to download a lot of videos too. So that's going to be interesting. Anyways, long story short. He's going off. And this has happened to me more than once in my life where I've been around people who are just really fucked up and causing fights, and then I end up being the guy fighting, and then there's nobody around me to, like, help. It's like they just took off. What the fuck? Like, you guys started it, you guys left, and now here I am. One who didn't start it is just fighting everybody, because I'm kind of a protector, you know what I mean? Like, I protect the people around me. And I try to be as just as possible when it comes to that kind of thing, because I don't condone people talking shit like that to other people, because I think we all need to have respect. Just because the color of your skin shouldn't be the reason why you treat somebody like shit, right? And just because of your ethnicity, I don't know if I'm saying that right, shouldn't be another reason. Like, I'm very, like, treat everybody exactly how I want to be treated. But the moment you step out of that fucking line, I don't care. I will be ready. But other than that, so this guy goes off, and now here I am just smashing all these fucking guys. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? Where's Rob? And Rob was the one guy I was driving in that van with. He's the guy who got me to come down there. And then we somehow exited out of the back because, like, the bartender's like, you guys got to get the fuck out of here. Cops are on the way. These guys are trying to pull guns and shit. They're getting all butthurt because they got the crap beat out of them. We are fucking hammered. Like, I'm talking so hammered that I remember, I don't know, I remember just, like, it felt like one of those, like, Pulp Fiction kind of moments, right? Where you're like, back into reality. Back out of reality, back into reality, back out. And every time we went back into reality, I see Rob. He's, like, on the steering wheel, but, like, he's like looking, like, trying to keep his eyes open, but, like, hugging the steering wheel and driving, like, ripping down the road, taking us back. And I'm at this point, I'm so drunk, like, so drunk. I don't even know how I was standing in the bar when I was there. I don't know how I was able to, like, you know, just destroy those 3 fucking guys. That's just... And you know what the shitty part is they didn't deserve to be destroyed. That's kind of what really pissed me off about that. I was just really, in a sense, defending myself, but it's kind of funny that I have a pit bull, an American Staffy, because I'm exactly like them, right? Oh, you want to battle? You remember the cable guy at a Jim Carrey, where he's like, "You're my sworn enemy. To death we will fight." Like, that's literally how I feel, and that's kind of how Chunks is. I act like Chunks, and Chunks acts like me. It's kind of hilarious. So that's why I like always like calling him, getting him close when other dogs are around, because he is literally almost exactly like me. Right? Like another person starts challenging you, you see the dog's tail just like, I will do battle with you, and he will literally stand there until the other dog attacks. And the moment that other dog attacks, he's like, fuck you, and like a bull in a china shop just like wrecks everything. So I have to be careful about that, because like he's playful, he's a great dog, I love him. But the moment he fucks with a family member, or somebody fucks with a family member, or fucks with him, he's like, done, let's do it. Challenge accepted. And so, in that same fashion, I've been in situations like that. And that blackout, man, that time was insane. I blacked out a couple times, but I had no idea how I got home, other than the flash in and out, right? Literally like, oh, Rob's driving. Oh, what's going on? Oh, where are we? Rob's driving again. Oh, what's going on? Right? I don't even know how I got into their house, how I ended up on the bed. But here is what threw the fucking whole thing out of kilter, was because I was so drunk, and I don't usually throw up. I threw up that day, but I threw up in my sleep, right? Lucky that I'm still here, right? How many greats have died like that? You know, like Jimi Hendrix, one of them, died in his sleep, threw up in his sleep. But when you're so unconscious and you throw up in your sleep, you don't know. You just choke on your fucking vomit and die. And so I was in that situation. But I didn't die. I threw up all over the mattress. I woke up, I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Like, and the mattress was red. I guess I had like ulcer or something. My stomach was bleeding or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to sit on these logs here to finish this story. Look at this. So I literally like throw up, and I'm trying to clean it up, and they're like, "Ew, you guys got to get to work. We have to be at work at a certain time, right? Or we would lose our job, basically." So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna clean it up. They're like, no, it's okay, you can go. And then later on, Rob had been like, he's like, yeah, dude, you're not allowed back at the house. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you disgraced my family. I'm like, what? Because I threw up? Because I got sick? Because we drank too much? What the fuck? Like, who's got my back here? Here I am smashing people out, saving your ass. And just because I got a little too drunk, I got thrown out of the house. Mind you, they were, I think, Japanese or some kind of Asian, I don't know. So they're very honorable people, but not so honorable, because I would never do that to family. Fucking shit happens, right? Now, if you came in and you fucking wrecked my entire house with a sledgehammer and did a bunch of dumbass shit, then yeah, I might just kick you out, yeah. But, oh, you threw up on your mattress, oh, wow, right? I would have even paid for it. I will admit when I'm wrong, but in that instance, I felt that was a pretty, like, here we are, hundreds of miles away from where I live, and now I have nowhere to live. So I was living in the van, and that's how I ended up in this whole cop situation. And there's even more to this story, because it just didn't end there. There was way fucking more. But I've literally been talking for just about 2 hours. I'm reading, I'm reading, I'm reading Grease Monkey's comments. He's got a lot of bar fight stories. Thumbs up to hear that bar fight story. He says, I have a 6.0 gas GM. Oh, my battery's gonna die soon here too. Got like 15 points left. I've done the smash and dash too. Crazy times. I know. We just the stuff we did. And like, where did that all come from, right? Like, you know what? If you remind me the next time, Grease Monkey, let me tell you about the time where I cut the crackhead's extension cord in the hallway. Oh my god. Oh, I remember that. That was crazy. I'm not going to tell it to you this time because my battery's going to die. And I'm just basically sitting in the area that I was telling you guys had teepees. Look at this. So they would put like the teepees. These are pads where they put teepees. And they rent out the teepees, right? But they didn't set any up this year. I don't know if it's because nobody's renting them or whatnot. But it's funny how the government will use the land that doesn't belong to them to make money and then tell the people that pay the taxes that they can't be on this land. Because there's areas where they got it all fenced off and like, oh, you're not allowed to be, no trespassing on public land. Like, what the fuck is that? Trespassing on public land. It's public, is it not? Long story short. Yeah. Tell me about the time that you cut the crackhead's extension cord in the hallway. I remember that so vividly because I remember just giggling and laughing and running across the hallway, and then the people are like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. It was so stupid. So, don't forget to remind me. I'm not going to tell you this time. I got literally like 14% left on the phone. And when I'm on live, it eats up the battery pretty good. It's lasted 2 hours to be on live. So, I'm going to walk you guys back to the truck. Then we're going to end the live. Take this most beautiful fucking gorgeous animal that ever existed in the entire life. Look at him. Would you just look at him? That's actually a good name, Crackhead Cord. Oh look, we got one of these function signs here. Let's see what is... This is the name of the park, by the way. You can look it up. Obviously some people didn't like the sign because it got the shit beat out of it. We're served by calling 311. Booked. Closed to the public. But they're using public... This is hilarious to me. Private property, Calgary, Alberta. Bookings are online. Tables, festivals, tents, fire pits. Reserved by calling 311. Right? How is that possible? Is this not public land? Oh, we're not allowed to use our own land. All right. Today, this is something funny. You want to hear it? I can talk. I can tell you this story quick. Throw a thumbs up if you want to hear it. Crackhead Cord. That's a good one. Throw a thumbs up if you want to hear this quick story. Oh, there we go. I will speaketh for the greaseth monkeyeth. I will telleth him the story because he's the only one who's engaging in these conversations. So I'm walking out of the dollar store today, and I just finished putting new seats in the truck, so Chunks is all sitting there, like being all, amazing as he is, right? Like, because He is a good looking dog. Like, don't get me wrong. This dog is a fucking amazing dog. And so when I got there, the windows are down, and I'm like, oh, look at you, you fucking gorgeous animal. And this lady who's behind the truck comes out and goes, now that's how you're supposed to talk to a woman. I'm like, you want me to call you an animal and a dog? She's like, I didn't hear that part. She just heard the word gorgeous. I'm like, so if I went around saying that to women, you don't think they would call me a creep for doing that? She's like, well, there's a whole bunch of things that can happen, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know those whole bunch of things. I've dealt with women before. So that was the story of that. Check this out. This actually has water that comes out of it. Obviously, the bolts need to be tightened. Yeah. You know, it's funny that the city runs this property, but they can't, while they're out here making money on all this shit, can't fix any of this. Like, what, you can't tighten these bolts? No? You're not, it's too hard for you? You can't put a new gasket on the pump? No, that's too hard for you? Right? Right, you beautiful thing? Look at this. Unbelievable guy. Hey. Watch this. I put my hand up. He sits. Put my hand down and he's supposed to. No, what did I just tell you? Thank you. Can I see the bellies? Can I see the... I want to see the bellies. Perfect. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I probably shouldn't have rolled him in dirt. Fucking... I'm stupid. Watch this. Watch this. One more thing. One more thing. This is a good one. Over here. Wait. Good. Now, what I want to see... I want to see that one. Perfect. I'm still asking for pause here. Okay. Can I see? Oh, I meant that one. And then I want to see that one. Thank you. You're fucking gorgeous. You're the most amazing thing in my entire life. You have to live another 20 years. All right? You got that? Between me and you have to live another 20 years because if you don't give me puppies and then you're gone, I don't think I can stay around. I gotta follow you, I think. Let's go. All right? Nobody listens to me like this dog does. Except for maybe some of the good fans. The good fans on this channel. I feel like I'm losing my voice from talking to myself to the phone so much. Oh. Texas Mickey Jack here, loving life, living life with my dog. Most gorgeous animal alive. So we're coming up close to the truck. And if the phone survives that long, well, it actually, Grease Monkey, it's been growing, but I don't know what happened during the kayak videos. I lost like 22 subscribers, but really, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm glad for I'm glad for the people I have, and I don't cry about the ones that left. Because if you're chasing something, that means that something else is going in the opposite direction of what you're going, and it shouldn't be in your life. Just see ya, bye. Look, I was literally talking about, I find these really cool sticks that I might just, you know, I have a few of them at the house and they're from different dog walks. Some got Chunk's teeth marks in it, but I was thinking like maybe I could put this as an auction to help build the channel, right? Yeah, I made another one not too long ago, kayak videos, where I did this stupid face like, oh my god, we're gonna crash into the ship. There was like a ferry on that reservoir. And I don't know if you remember how like low that reservoir was? It was crazy low. I went back out there again and it was like fucking 6 feet higher. All this water runoff that we're going through this park actually connects to that reservoir. And I'm thinking, because straight up, it was in this park that I found the kayak. I shit you not. This park, I found the kayak. Oh, look, here's that sign I was telling you guys about. Danger! Do not enter. City of Calgary. Oh, private public property. Gorgeous animal. Can you read that sign? I guess it doesn't apply to you. I too myself can't read. Look at you. Fucking beautiful dog. I love you, man. I thank this dog every day for being in my life. Every fucking day. I've learned to be less of a piece of shit because I realized that and I'm not really a piece of shit, I'll be straight up. I just started to care more about the dog than I did myself, and then I realized I had to care about myself in order to care about the fucking dog. Pretty simple math. 2 and 2 does not equal fucking 10. Does not equal 1. But it does equal 1 and 1, which makes 2. And then 2 and 2 equals 4. And here we are. We've got this beautiful guy. We're at the truck. We're here. Oh, somebody lost their vehicle keys. Look at that. People are good around here, right? So I don't know where Chunks went, but I don't want him just jumping out when there's another dog. So we're gonna get the magic whistle. Oh, he waits. I think he almost hears the jingle of the keys. He's like, okay, I gotta go. Come here. You can say hi. Yeah, it's because he's not neutered. A lot of dogs attack him, so I'd rather introduce first, and then.
And actually, because she's only got 3 legs.
Yeah.
She is. If a dog tries to mount her, she just get upset.
Yeah, I see the hair on her back already.
Yeah. She's like, you keep your paws off my door.
Well, you have a good day. And here we are, back at the F350 7.3. And you know what, to be straight up, one of the reasons why I love this truck, it's actually kind of crazy how I got this truck too. The guy was like, oh, it's fucked, I can't fix it. I'm like, dude, try this and this. He said, I've tried everything. I'm like, well, you didn't try what I just told you, and you could probably fix it. Instead, I paid inside. Just put these new seats in. Got those from Pick Your Part for $15. Look at this. I can probably get a little bit of life left on the phone here if I plug it in. Got the seats for $15. We've got seat covers, and Chunks isn't going to fuck these seats up, right? Good boy. You got your bed in the back. But this is one of the reasons why I love my truck. Listen to this amazingness. And this is standard on every 7.3. Okay, I still gotta put the dash back together, but I gotta fix this tube. It's called I can't remember the name, but basically the engage to the drive sometimes stops it from starting. So this is one of the reasons why I love this truck. Listen. Love the sound. I think the dog loves the sound too. Do you like the sound of the truck, you beautiful fucking thing? Alright? I literally got, when I went to pick your part, I got these two seats, this seat and that seat, because Chunk's fucked up both of them. There's videos on that. I got a transmission in the back with a T-case. I got a whole new steering column and another set of leather seats, gray, because I was like, oh, I'll just fuck around. Maybe I'll be able to like get the new style. So like this is kind of like a new style seat here. And to be honest, the Eddie Bauer seats that I had in here, I feel like they were way more comfortable than these ones. These ones are pretty good. They're firm, but they're pretty good. And, oh wait, Grease Monkeys says, last I remember, all the people on the docks. What? Oh, okay, so I think it was that video, the people on the docks one. Did you see the kids that jumped into the water? Oh my god, I should have said something, but I smoked a little bit and I was a little bit special. I didn't think about it. Well, they jumped in like 2 feet of water and everybody's like, oh, my back. And then the other kid's like, I'm looking for my phone. They didn't know that it was 2 feet of water. They thought it was like deep enough to jump in. So good thing they all walked away. But when I looked at that one guy before he jumped in, I'm like, did these guys even think about like taking the phones out of their fucking pockets? And that was the guy digging through the mud and looking for his phone. But yeah, that was all dry land like a week ago. A week before that. Or 2 weeks before that, because it took me 2 weeks to get back out there. I was like, fuck it, I just gotta take a day and get out. Fuck all these people and all their problems. I gotta do my thing. But yeah, it was. I think it was after that video. Maybe I did another one, and somewhere along there's just all of a sudden, you just see the subscribers just go. I went from like 96, and I think it was that video. I was like, let's see if we can get to like 6,700 subscribers instead of 6,695, and it just fell off the map. I was like, whatever. I just keep making videos. I don't care. Keep living life, loving life with my dog. If people want to watch it, great. If not, whatever. Because again, that was a reason why I make these videos, was to document the life between me and my dog. Right? Can I get a kiss? Where's my beautiful guy? No? Fuck you and your kiss. You're going to put it on the camera and everyone's going to see it. They're going to think we're gay. Anyways, I want to grow old with this dog. I'm gonna live for like 100 years, alright? We're gonna get some secret serum and some gene therapy, and we will put you in the kind of lifestyle that you will never ever die. I've even thought about taxidermy at that point. I was like, do I really want that version of my dog around? I don't know. It depends. If he has puppies, that might be shocking for the puppies, though, at some point in their life, where they're just like, how come Dad doesn't move anymore? And he's just sitting on like a mantle or something. A little crazy. I do think outside the box a little too much for some people, they might think. You have 37 subs, LOL. Can't go live yet. What's your channel, man? I'll fucking subscribe to your channel, bro. Let's get you to 38. Is it just Grease Monkey, or do I just click on your name? I don't know. I'm still working out on all this stuff on how to do things on YouTube. What's your channel about? Is it like mechanics and stuff? I would assume because your name's Grease Monkey, you're probably a mechanic. This truck sounds so good too. So it's just Grease Monkey 75. Okay. Alright. Well, that makes it easy, right? I'm going to screenshot it so that I don't forget. And I'll join your channel, bro. And what? I guess I'll find out when I subscribe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Texas Mickey Jack here, loving life with my fucking dog. Living life. Loving my subscribers. My 3 likes. My 3 watchers. I love all you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for just being your authentic you. You guys fucking go out into the world and be the best version of who you can be, man. Don't listen to all the bullshit that's out there that's telling you, oh, you can't, you won't, you'll never get there. You know, I heard that for so long until the point I just realized that noise is what you got to get out of your life. And go and live it. Live it to the fullest. You only get one in this state of body. So, until next time, you guys have a great night. Bye.